Hello, year six. I hope all of you are doing so well. And in today's video, we're going to discuss or summarize what we discussed in our live session about the project Appearances and Misconceptions. The first thing that you need to do, of course, to make sure that you joined the class using the code, this code, and then you move directly to classwork. When you go to classwork, you're going to find the most important file there, which is the project template. You open it to view assignment, you're going to find a Word file there. Once you open this file, it's going to look this way. All right, here it is. Moving it to the last page, no, the one before it, page number 12. As you see here, page 12 of 13, you're going to find section 3, material and method, if any. All right, we agreed, I guess, that we're going to use 3.4. You can use 3.4 because it's going to contain a table. You can use 3.3, which is kind of like a survey that you're also doing. So if you use 3.3 or 3.4, it doesn't matter. Let's not mess up with the rest of the sections because another teacher might ask you to use the rest of the sections. So let's keep them all there as they are. And just here, if you're going to use 3.3, let's remove these two lines here and bring everything down and start doing your project here under 3.3. If you guys already use the 3.4, it's not a big deal. It's not going to be a problem at all. It's fine. All right. You want to take 3.3 to another page, a completely new page. It's still fine. It's up to you guys. It's your project. It's up to you how it's going to look. All right. Here. In the Appearance and Misconception project, the math, you will need to know here what exactly are you going to put under survey findings here or under the math section here in the project template. What are you going to do exactly? Here comes the math guidelines file. You're going to find there on Google Classroom math guidelines. It's here. Once you open it, you're going to find a PDF. I'm going to upload the Word file because you're going to need to copy the pictures as we agreed in the live session into the project template. All right. Once you open it, this is how it's going to look. This is how it looks. You have their pictures of 4 people. All right. William, Catherine, Jane, and Robert. What are you going to do exactly with these 4 pictures? As mentioned here in the guidelines, you need to interview or you need to contact 6 of your family members, classmates, or friends to evaluate the positive and the negative traits of the characters here that are mentioned above here. How are they going to evaluate it? Just by looking at the pictures. We're going to see how people judge each other just by how they look. All right. So for example, here, first you will need to have your table ready because here in C, it says here you will need to use a tally chart. You will need to create C and D. It says to you here, create a table. Where are you going to create it? You're going to create it there in the project template. All right, so let's just have an example here. Here's the table. Of course, you need to count how many columns you need exactly and how many rows you need. I just did a table randomly, a random table. Here is the name. I'm going to put here William, Jane, Robert, and there was another character I cannot really remember. Yeah, Catherine. And here you have the traits: friendly. They're written there in the guidelines: evil, religious, and all the rest of the traits. But before the table, don't forget to copy paste the pictures. Don't forget to copy paste the pictures from the guidelines. Yes, exactly this way. Copy, I did Control C, and of course here, paste. Adjust the pictures to make them as small as you can, not really, not too small, but they might be too big right now. Adjust them Do the same thing to the other pictures and adjust your table as well. Just make it look good. It's your project, guys. Just it's your decision, and it's up to you how it's going to look. All right. Then, how are you going to do exactly? What are you going to do exactly with the rest of the table? You're going to ask those people that you're going to contact about each picture. So, for example, here, I'm going to contact one of my friends. Let's just say I'm going to contact Karim. All right. So when I call Karim, I'm going to ask him, Karim, I just want you to look at each picture here, William, for example, and tell me, but using the percentages as it's mentioned here in the guidelines, guys, they use only likelihood or probability or percentages. All right. So here it's counted only above 50, only above 50. So for example, if Karim says to me, well, William, he seems to me about like around like 60% that he's friendly. Well, then I'm going to put here 1. How did I write this one? It's a capital, it's a capital I. All right, guys? Or L. You can make it L or a capital I. All right. Here, I will keep asking him, what do you think about that if he's evil, for example? What percentage or what's the probability that he might be an evil person? Then he will say to you, oh, 10%. 10%, I'm not going to put here 1. No. Why? Because I put 1 only if it's more than 50%. Then I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to put here anything in under evil. All right. What do you think if, what's the probability that he might be a religious person? He might say to you, religious? Oh, he has a long beard. See how he's judging him? He's judging him just because how he looks. He looks, he has a big beard, so he looks religious. Maybe 90%. 90% well, that's of course more than 50. I'm gonna give him 1 here. And I finish with William, all the traits. Then I move to Jane. What do you think about Jane? What's the probability that she might be a friendly person, evil, religious, and so on? Robert, the same thing, and Catherine, the same thing. Now I finished 1 person. All right, I finished 1 person. Then I need to move on to the second person. I might contact, let's say, Hossein. I might contact him and I start doing the same thing exactly with William, Jane, Robert, and Catherine. Once I finish, if I find that there are more than 5 people, so for example, William, many people or 6 people said that he's friendly, you can make here 1, sorry. The second person said that he's also friendly. Third person said that he's also friendly. Fourth, what if I want to do the 5th? You can just mark the 4 marks that you had over here, and you have ABC there under the size in Word file. Once you click on it, it just means here, now I'm gonna count this as 5. All right, guys? Here is the tally chart 6. You can put it next to it here, but you remove from over the 6, select it, and you remove the ABC. Now it becomes 6, 7, 8. But you will not need, of course, more than 6 because you cannot. I want maximum 6 people. That's more than enough. All right. You do the same thing with the other people, William, Jane, Robert, Catherine, with every one of your friends that you contact. And then at the end, you write your own comment about only 2 people. So for example, people judged William that, here's a comment, judged William that he is super friendly just because of how he looked, while they thought that Catherine, there is a high probability that Catherine is an evil person, for example. All right? These are your 2 comments. You write them there, then you're done with your project. All right, once you're done with your project, the math part, don't forget to save it. I'm gonna save it, for example, here on my desktop and call it Ahmed Fadil. You're done, close it. Thank you so much. Now it's time to submit it. How are you going to submit it? If you want to show it only to me, only to Mr. Ahmed, go to the math guidelines part and open it. If you want to submit it to all the teachers, if you're done with the science, the English and everything, go to the project template and open it. Once you open it, it's going to look It's not view assignment. It's not going to look like this because here I'm a teacher. It looks this way. But if you sign in as a student, it's going to look exactly this way. You're going to find here at the right side, on the right side here, your work. You're going to find add, click on it, file, and then you're going to upload it. Select files from your device. You can do that, or you can drag files here. I'm going to drag it. Here is Ahmad Fadl, the file that I saved my project, and I'm going to drag it here. Upload. Once you upload it, you're going to find here hand in. Now it's being uploaded. Once it is uploaded, you're going to find here hand in. Here it is. Once you click on hand in, I'm going to receive it. That's everything that you need to know about your project, how to submit it, where to create the table, and all the details that you may need to know. If you have any questions or any inquiries, please don't hesitate to text me either on Google Classroom or Class Dojo, and thank you so much.